So I had a funny conversation with a client yesterday. So he goes to a chiropractor. Now, I've made one of these in the past. Now, I'm not hating on all you chiropractors, but I'm going to hate on a fucking certain kind of one of you. So when you get people to come in and you fearmonger them and then don't tell them to fucking move their shit on their own, but you allow them to come in and you keep readjusting them and don't tell them to go do anything else, and you don't give them any exercises with all your fucking fancy doctorate knowledge, and then you crack them one day and then their neck is so fucked that they can't even move. You've done nothing to help them long term but to get the fearmonger them to come in 1 to 3 times a week. Another one of you fucking guys, I don't even know who you are, but you got one of my guys coming in 3 times a week to adjust his fucking hips, didn't give him a single hip stretch. You fucking snake oil salesman. Fuck you. That pisses me off. So my guy comes in and he's like, I had to go to a doctor, to the hospital, because he cracked my neck and it couldn't move. Now, for some background story, this guy does work where he's constantly having to look and assess and look for shit. So his neck is very, very jacked up. And it's funny because when he comes to see me and I just make him move his shit and make him to do a bunch of stuff to just regain function for what his shit should be able to do, he feels great. He feels awesome. But he goes to this chiropractor that then just tries to scare him into postural programs, shit like that, but doesn't recommend a single day in the gym, not a single movement exercise. So this guy gets so locked up, fucked up, he doesn't know what to do. He goes to an acupuncturist, and guess what happens? It makes him feel exponentially better. So the reason why is that when you get acupuncture, the needle goes in and neurologically helps to fucking shut that shit down, versus a chiropractor is just providing movement at a junction or articulation or whatever the fuck you want to say. But when they say stuff like, oh, this is out would mean dislocated, and dislocated means you need to go to the hospital, right? So this guy got fearmongered, goes to acupuncture, feels better with his neck, and then all of a sudden he comes to me, I get him to move again. So now the double of acupuncture and just moving his shit is now he feels completely different and new. So anyways, I made one of these in the past. I don't hate all you chiropractors. If you guys are actually prescribing movements and exercises and just providing movement at a place that's having trouble, okay, fine. But this guy did not tell my client to go even see anybody else to help him out. Just tried to keep coming to get him to see him. Just like the other guy, got him some 3 times a week for his fucking hip. 1 week in the gym with the guy at the hip, and he's all of a sudden I don't need to go to the chiropractor because now I found some hip stretches and some exercises that actually get my stuff moving. So moral of the story is, if you're going to a chiropractor and they're not telling you to go even to the gym, I don't even say go spend money on a trainer. Fuck the money on trainer part. If they're not telling you just to go to the gym and move your shit, then they are trying to get you to rely on them, and relying on someone to provide movement at a joint so you are not in pain or you just feel better is not as good as going to the gym and just moving your shit. But of course, why would you know this as a person that's going to a professional that has doctor in their name, right? You should be trusting them. I get that. But yeah, if you're seeing this, or you need to send this to somebody who's just going to a chiropractor, isn't getting any better, and isn't going to the fucking gym, tell them to go to the fucking gym.